because we're going stateside again to begin with, because President Biden says he intends to win the election. It was his first public event since his struggle during that TV debate. He was speaking at a rally in North Carolina where Democrats are hoping to win the state back from Republicans this November.
Yeah, he said America itself is at stake and accused the former US President, Donald Trump, of repeatedly lying and said he has the morals of an alley cat. Well, after his own rather shaky performance during the debate, President Biden directly addressed the limits of his old age.
I don't walk as easy as I used to. I don't speak as smoothly as I used to. I don't debate as well as I used to. But I know what I do know. I know how to tell the truth. I know right from wrong. And I know how to do this job. I know how to get things done. And I know, like millions of Americans know, when you get knocked down, you get back up.
Well, former advisor to the Clinton and Bush administration, Steve Gill, joins us now. Morning to you, Steve. Look, have to say, that was a really strong performance.
Yeah, and it's interesting because that's a performance. What we saw on the debate stage is a guy who's having to think for himself with notes, not with a teleprompter, with a speech to be read for 20 minutes. He was up for 90 minutes having to actually think and do rather than perform. And I think that's the difference that you saw the debate Joe Biden and the one that just had to, for 20 minutes in the middle of the day rather than at 9 p.m., do a performance.
Well, which leads you to wonder why his people let him do the debate at all, let alone in circumstances which didn't favour him. By now they must know his strengths and his failings.
Well, especially after they spent 5 days at Camp David preparing him, 16 of them preparing him for the debate. They had to see what the world saw. And keep in mind that what we saw on the debate stage is what we're seeing regularly in public Joe Biden. It's what the G7 saw at D-Day when he just kind of wandered off to visit a ghost. And it's the lost and bumbling, rambling Joe Biden that we constantly see. And yet his staff tells us he's sharp as a tack behind the scenes. This guy's not as sharp as one of those curved little scissors like kindergartners use to keep from hurting themselves. What we saw at debate was who he is as president, and that's why the policies aren't working.
Yeah, but I mean, to be fair, I had a Republican on the show yesterday, Steve, who was saying, actually, you know, what matters isn't how you perform in the debate, it's how you perform in the Oval Office.
Oh, I agree 100%. And that's why the inflation rates that are making it hard for Americans to buy groceries, the gas prices we pay because of Joe Biden's anti-energy policies, the debacle that we saw with the withdrawal in Afghanistan, the foreign policy disasters, the borders that are killing Americans with illegals coming in and raping and killing people. And by the way, unlike what Joe Biden said during the debate, the illegals that are coming in aren't raping the women by their sisters. I mean, the guy actually defended abortion by saying you have to have abortion on demand because of women getting raped and getting pregnant by their sisters. Again, the incoherent Biden is as bad as his incoherent policies.
But, I mean, most people have noted as well that even President Trump wasn't at his best in that debate. He looked uncomfortable. He wasn't the fiery sort of full-on president that we've been used to up until now. So maybe he's showing his age as well.
No, I think this was the calm 2.0 Donald Trump. And I think that Donald Trump didn't do a great debate. It's this that Biden was so bad that Donald Trump being able to string sentences together and speak calmly looked like a big winner. His staff is already saying in the next debate, there were a lot of things he missed that he didn't do as well. But I was hopeful that Donald Trump would not take the bait and get provoked by the moderators or by Joe Biden. And because he did stay calm, I think that that was a big win for him. Now, I think the lack of an audience probably helped Donald Trump not be the blustery responding Donald Trump. So again, that was the setup that Joe Biden put in place. And then the side-by-side pictures of them during the debate, we got to see both of them side by side. Those pictures did not do well for Joe Biden, and those pictures won't leave American voters' minds very quickly.